So recently, LDB Duel reached out to me with this really cool deck box. I figured I'd show these off. If you guys want to pick one of these up, if you enter MCO40 on checkout, you can actually save on your purchase. These are actually pretty cool. So this is like a little belt buckle. Yeah, I'm actually not even kidding. It's a little belt buckle that you can put on your waist here. And they're actually really good quality, all things considered here. Look how much room you have on the inside there. Alright, it's actually pretty cool. Alright, so I'll leave a link down below for these. They're actually really cool. They come in multiple colors. I haven't had the chance to open up the red one yet, but link will be down below. If you enter MCO40, you can save. Actually, kind of freaking cool. Alright, let's dig on that thing that you guys seem to all know and love called Market Watch, shall we? MCO40. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out more Market Watches, baby. So, Banlist Fallout, I think, is the best way to talk about today. Prices are going literally, it's nuts actually. So this is a little side note here. Evidently these have been going up for a little while. I didn't actually realize this, but the DDD monster, Mr. Go Divine King Zero King Rage, these are actually ridiculous. Now, keep in mind this card does eventually have to get a reprint to be legal for Europe because this was a manga promo in America. So what you're seeing here with like some sort of insanity in terms of price, this is nuts. But this is a staple basically for DDD. So take this for how you will. But this is crazy, actually. Like absolutely nuts. Ah, boy. Well, Gotham's had a heart attack today. The alti versions of this, I mean, the hand loops are now what people are defaulting to. They're basically looking at 16 for Unlim, 20 for Near Mint. That's for the alti. Outside of that, well, Gotham's emergency calls are $24. That's interesting. The tin versions are $7, and the ultras also are $16. Huh? I don't know. I guess altis are a little bit more. Yeah, 29 for the altis. All right, thank you, system. All right, so yeah, you're looking at an interesting position for these right now. So yeah, Gotham's doing his thing. Like I said, the metagame are going towards players wanting to mess around with this stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Firewall Dragon, $10 by the way, and then it's $18 for Unlims for the original prints. But of course, we got to look at the first editions. $21 for first edition original copies of Firewall Dragon. Remember, it is getting the errata, alright? So you'll be able to get the new print of it and play with the new version. Alright. Well, if you're a Dragon Link player, you were probably fighting with everybody else and their mother yesterday, trying to pick up Chamber Dragon Maids. Well, it happened. I watched these go from 60 to 90 back down to 75, all within the span of 12 hours, alright? So officially, we're at the $75 mark right now, which is pretty good. And Starlight's finally rocketed. Of course, what else do you think is going to happen? When you have one copy of this at $90, you're going to have the higher ballers here start moving to higher numbers and being like, well, I'll just buy Starlights at this point in time. And yeah, once this is gone and this is gone, you're at $450. It's just a matter of time until these two listings are pushed off, and then we're moving on into higher territory. So, yeah. Yeah, of course, Chamber got bought out today. Who would have guessed? Dragon Link being a very good deck right now. Alright, Drytron Nova. So, Nova's hit 25 yesterday, and then rebounded back up. Also, there's a bug here where SSA for some reason is on the top of this, but that's not the case. So you're looking at $29 to $31 per copy right now of Nova. I would keep an eye on this. I know a lot of people are talking about that, yeah, Ben 10 at 1 killed the deck. Oh my god, it's so dead. Other people are saying that it's finally getting its chance to shine now. So, see, look at this. See how these listings are messing up like that? That shouldn't be on top, because we go down to 43. So, keep in mind here that we have some interesting movements, to say the least, at this point in time in that department. I don't see anything else too crazy back here in this set. Yeah, $15, by the way, for Renona. Just kidding. They're actually like $9 to $10. I love this mess up. Alright, so... if you want to play Dragoons for this format, I have really bad news for you. Dragoons hit the $71 mark as of making this, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about this. Like, haha! But we've done it. 71 actual frickin' dollars for this. The thing I would actually watch out for is Verte moving. Vertes have already moved up $2. You're still riding line about 31. They were 29 yesterday afternoon, but keep an eye on this because like this is the next thing that has to give, all things considered, for how the market is looking right now. God, I still can't believe Dragoon is $70. Animatronics went even further beyond. Yesterday, I saw these touch 70. Now they're at 74. I know it's not like a big increase right now, but Dinosaur's back at it again. All right, this card desperately needs a reprint. Literally, the ban list forced the back end of stuff to rocket, and it's insanity right now, man. Whew. Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force. This card just came back, and it's a $9 card, by the way. I get that, like, for the more gimmicky decks and stuff like that, but here we are. So, came back to 3, and I'm actually surprised at how well these are maintaining their price. Alright, True King's Return. This also doesn't surprise me. All right, every true Draco player in the world went, woo, piece of candy yesterday afternoon. And now, you're at $10 for Ultras. Good news, on the other hand, though, commons down here are still dollars plus shipping. If you're still a player that was, on a budget here for True Draco, this is not actually horrible. It's just your Ultra copies are the ones that are going to wreck you in the overall long haul for things. So, take this for what it's worth. This is actually pretty good. All right. Now, somebody asked me earlier, Robbie, is it time to pick up my Brigade cards? So, here's where I stand on this. I think once we get results, you're going to see something crazy happen with this. And that's what I'm afraid to say here is I think right now is a good time to pick these up. All things considered right now, yeah, $20 per Fractal isn't good, but when you look at this, you've got 17 listings on the market right now as of making this, which means that as the days go by, more and more copies of these are going to start disappearing off the secondary market. So if you're hesitating going, well, I haven't got my stimulus check yet, I would make up my mind semi-soon if I want to get these. All right, like, Shrugs are $12, that's fine. Projets, $7, sure. Kits are dollars, that's fine. Like, but at the end of the day, if you really have faith in this deck, I would consider picking it up just to have it at this point in time, because if not, you're going to be like, oh, I missed out on the opportunity. Yeah. Also, I guess Racer bought out yesterday afternoon. They've long since resettled here at the $8 mark, which is actually kind of good, all things considered. I still think seeing a buyout like that is so dumb at this stage. Roses, 350s, by the way. Kagari's at 70s. Nice Korean Ultra, not on the appropriate listing, by the way. Sky Striker Shizuku. Well, Shizuku's got bought out again. Once this $65 one is on, or $66 one, we go up to $89 for Shizuku. Kagari and Shizuku have been bought out inversely, like every other week, alright? I think Kagari's been bought out 4 to 5 times at this point in time, but Shizuku's heading into its 3rd buyout now. What in the world? That's freaking hilarious. Still 32's Hayate, but keep in mind, there are only 30 listings available right now for this. That's kind of interesting. We're at $16 for Kainas. Roses are 18s. These are going back up. Sky Striker tokens are $10. What in the world have I missed? Yikes. Well, that's interesting. All right. Look at this. $45 on Eldlands. Yeah, good luck. Golden Lords are 52s. Researchers. Once this cheap copy's gone here, we're back at $38. Okay. Black Awakenings, 26. That's normal. Trap, $6. Sure. Scarlet, 5. Makes sense. Where we are right now with this is interesting. Where's our like bulk still? All right, well, I'm glad to see that all of this rocketed to the moon. Link Karibo. Do you guys know Advent calendar versions are like $5? Do you guys know the Shonen Jump magazines are $5? Do you know Dual Powers are $3? Huh. All copies of Link Karibo are somehow worth some sort of money. It's actually interesting. Schism, of course, is rocking back and forth in its cage right now. You're looking at $29 to $30 per copy of this. Do keep in mind that going forward here, Shadal's going to be a very good rogue deck. It's the same thing that we've seen for so long. So, yeah, do keep an eye on this. All right. Zeus. Well, we don't talk about Starlights. $73 here for Zeus. Actually, interesting little movements back here on that. Starlights, on the other hand, $470. And 450 copies in between. God, it's so bad. Adding Mr. Prominence. I don't know why I keep saying adding Mr. with this. That's my bad. $29 for Ultis, by the way. 33 for near mint shipped. That's yikes. Regular ultra copies are $9. Or you can buy your dollar copies. I'd buy my dollar copies. Torn scales, well, they hit the $25 mark. I'm actually glad to see this. I figured these would have went up a little bit higher, but they just didn't move. I think that this is like definitely one of the top 5 potential decks for the new format going forward. Hypersynchron got bought out. I don't know why, but nice $10 price tag, by the way, market. Clearwing? Find out later today at 11 why we have movements in this stuff. Interesting. Chevalier de Fleur. Still $90, by the way. I don't get it either. Huh. And Godarla. Of course, the Wind Kaiju. You know what this is for. Tribute off on your opponent's stuff so you can play the game. Good times. Guys, that is all I have for Marco Watch today. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on more excellent content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on in the day for some more cool, awesome content. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.